Great. Well, welcome to Power Hour. Nice and early. All you need is a set of dumbbells and a mat. If you don't have dumbbells, you can make really anything with weight work that you have around the house. So textbooks, backpack filled with stuff, cast iron pans, canned goods, so on and so forth. So you can grab whatever you're using, but we'll start with a warm up just to get our bodies ready. So we're going to switch it up and start with some nice hip circles. So just kind of bringing it around town. Hips in the morning. Want to quick mute you. But yeah, just bringing it nice and big one direction, nice big the other direction, and kind of switch around. Oh, there we go. Good, good. So I like to do this sometimes when I'm brushing my teeth in the mornings, full disclosure, just to kind of loosen the body up, get it ready for some movement, whatever you're doing in the morning. Always feels good. Spend about 10 more seconds here. You can kind of play around, switch directions, really try to exaggerate pushing behind us. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we'll work into some squats. So taking a nice wide stance, we're just going to squat it down and reach out in front of us. And as we stand, we'll reach overhead for a big stretch. You take this one nice and slow. And really exaggerating that stretch, almost taking a back bend, just reaching behind as far as comfortable. You can work in this one real slow, especially in the mornings. If you haven't done a ton of movement yet today, or even if you're watching this later in the afternoon, always nice just to get the body extra warm, stretch the muscles out before we move. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, we'll take some big arm circles. Keep it nice and slow. You can do same time. You can do that swimming motion. Maybe getting some cracks and creaks in the shoulders, and that is a-okay. Then we'll send them back. Same options, either same time, or you can go ahead for that swimming alternating motion, getting a little rotation in there too. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Taking our wide stance once again, we'll go to windmill toe touchers. So arms come out to a T. We'll slowly start to hinge down, reaching towards maybe the knee, the shin, the toes, and standing back up. So if you want to go for the knee to start, just for a little less intensity, depending on how we're feeling, and kind of start to work your way down as it's comfortable, getting a little bit lower towards the ground. Focus on pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes to lift ourselves up. We'll spend about 10 more seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We'll finish up with some jumping jacks, option of heel taps or jumping jacks. So with heel taps, we're just tapping either heels or toes to the side, full jumping jacks. You know the drill. We'll spend about 20 seconds here, just starting to bring some warmth to the body. Getting our whole body moving with this one. About 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll roll it out, shake it out, take whatever movements feel good. Personally, like a full body shake here. Good. And you can continue to get some additional stretching if you'd like. I'm going to quick explain our workout today. So we're going to go for a EMOM style workout. So EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So I'm going to give you a specific number to do of each exercise. So you can move at your own pace. We have the full minute to complete it. We're going to alternate between 2 groupings. So even minutes, we're going to do 2 exercises. Once you're done, I'll give you an active recovery to do. And then odd minutes, we're going to do 2 different exercises, again with another active recovery activity to do. So it's a little fast paced. The goal is to keep moving the whole time. If you do need breaks, feel free to take them. And again, this is at your own pace. You don't need to power and rush through. You can just move how it feels good for you. So with that said, our first minute, our even minute, starting at 0, is push jack. So with push jacks, if you want, you can do no weight. Otherwise, you can grab 1 or 2 dumbbells. And just like our jumping jacks, we have 2 options with the legs. So we're either tapping as we press that weight overhead, or you can go for the full push jack, jumping out, jumping back. So options there. We'll do 8 of those total, and then we'll go into 10 sumo squats. So you can do unweighted with a nice wide stance. You can hold 1 dumbbell, you can hold 2, and if you're using weight, you can either hold it at the chest as we lower down, or up at the shoulders will be our 2 options. So you can kind of mix and match. And then the rest of our time, we're gonna head down to the mat and do a plank variation. So I'll call that out once we get a little bit closer to, and then I'll let you know what we're doing for those odd minutes once we get there. So again, I'll break it down. We're starting with push jacks, 8 total, followed by 10 sumo squats at your own pace. So we'll go ahead, and if you're using a weight, you can grab it. We'll get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So 8 push jacks to start. Once you finish your 8, you can move into sumo squats, wide stance, toes pointed outward, really focusing on sitting nice and low, pushing the hips behind us. We'll keep the chest lifted. We'll press up through those heels. Again, squeeze the glutes to stand. Keep it at your own pace. You can take breaks whenever you need. Good. Whenever you complete your squats, you can make your way down. We have plank with leg lifts, so either on the knees or on the toes. We are alternating lifting one leg up. So again, you can do this here or on the toes. We'll get ready for round 2. We're gonna start with 8 wide push-ups, so hands out on the edge of your mat. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-ups to start. And 8 total. Getting as low as comfortable for you. Whenever you complete your 8, you can make your way onto your back. We have glute bridges, option of weights on the hips or no weight. We have 10 total. Lifting and lowering, pressing up through the heels. A very needy dog right now. There we go, keep it up. Really press those hips to the ceiling, push through the heels. And when you're done, we'll make our way to standing. Active recovery is bicep curls. We only have about 10 seconds here. We're back to our push jacks, 8 total. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push jacks. We have 8. Moving into 10 sumo squats, weighted, unweighted, totally up to you. Getting as low as comfortable. Keep the chest lifted tall. And really squeeze those glutes as we come to standing. When you're done with those, moving down to the mat for plank and leg lifts the remainder of the time. We have about 10 more seconds here. Next up, we have wide push-ups. Go for 8 total. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The hands on the edge of your mat, lowering down as far as comfortable. So if that's a quarter way, great. Halfway, great. All the way down, great. And exhaling as we press ourselves away. And whenever you complete your push-ups, you can take a stretch if you'd like. Make your way to glute bridge, 10 total, weighted or unweighted. Really pressing up through the heels, squeezing the glutes. And get the hips up as high as we can. There we go. Whenever you're done with your glute bridge, we'll make our way to standing. Only about 10 seconds again. Bicep curls, where you can take a little breather. We're back to push jacks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push jacks, 8 total. Whenever you're done with those, sumo squats. Got 10 of these guys. And weighted, unweighted, totally up to you. Go breathing through or staying strong here, nice and steady pace. Then with what time we have left, headed to the mat for plank and leg lift, or always an option, just hold that plank, the knees on the toes. About 10 seconds. It's not too much time here. We're back to push-ups in 4, 3, 2, 1. Third round push-ups. We'll go for 8 total. And as low as comfortable for you. Exhaling on the press. Staying strong here, fight through. You can take a stretch between, making our way to glute bridges on our backs. Lifting up as high as we can, really powering up through those heels. Giving the glutes a good squeeze at the top, try to get hips up a 1/4 inch higher. Awesome work, we'll keep it going wherever you're at. And about 10 seconds to go. If you're up, you can do some bicep curls, grab a sip of water. Going for 4th round here, push jacks to start. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, push jacks. 8 total. Moving into sumo squats. And as low as comfortable, keeping that wide stance. Really pushing hips behind us to sit low. As we stand, pressing up through those heels, squeezing glutes, all those good things. Whenever you complete your 10, you can make your way down to the ground. Not too much time left. Plank and leg lifts for now, or option of that plank hold. 10 seconds. We'll get ready for wide push-ups. 8 total, low is comfortable for you. In 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. And always an option too, if you want to take a stretch back in between, we can. Really take your time. And working your range of motion. Always remembering to breathe through exhale as we press. Whenever you're done, you can head to glute bridge on your back, option of weights, 10 lifts total. Powering up through the heels, common theme for all the low body stuff. Go keep breathing through. We're almost there. We just have one final round. Whenever you're done, you can make your way to standing. You need about 10 seconds. If you'd like to get in some curls, feel free. Otherwise, get ready for our final round through. Push jacks, last time, 8 total in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, push jacks. Woo. Keep it going, right into sumo squats. You can play around with the weights, you can do body weight, whatever works. Whatever's feeling good today. Got 10 of these. We'll keep chest lifted strong, kind of squeeze the shoulder blades together to help keep you upright. Give the glutes a good squeeze on the way up. Awesome job, everyone. Make our way to the ground. Whenever you're done, going to plank and leg lifts. Again, you can go on the knees, on the toes. Maybe just hold that plank. Give about 10 seconds. We'll get ready for our final round of push-ups. 8 total in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And as low as comfortable for you. Really focusing on drawing belly button towards the spine to keep that core tight as we get fatigued here. Exhaling as we press. Awesome work. And keep it going. And whenever you're done with push-ups, you can make your way onto your back. We'll finish out with our glute bridges here, 10 total, weighted or unweighted. Either way, we're working the glutes, working the hamstrings, and that is what we want. And exhaling as we lift, inhale on the way down. Rosie always gets very interested when I'm on the ground. Don't you? Right, whenever you're done with your 10, you can make your way up. We'll give it about 10 seconds here just to get in a couple curls, just a few. Going nice and wide with my bicep curls. We can also be in the center. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Well, that is the end of our first round. Give us a little extra time for some of those, but got it done. We have 2 more rounds left. But for now, I'll give us about a minute break. If you want to grab some water, maybe take a stretch. If you want, you can turn on some music. I wish I could play some jams, but I can't with this setup. But anything upbeat is great for this class. Gotta keep hiding all of Rosie's chew toys. You don't hear him gnawing in the videos. Yeah, we have about 30 seconds left. I'm gonna start just talking through our next round so we can keep moving. So we are gonna start with our dumbbells. We have underhand rows first. So just like it sounds, our grip will be underhand, which means our palms are facing forward. From here, we'll hinge, hold a nice flat back. So squeezing shoulder blades together, squeezing glutes. And we are rowing for 10 total. After our rows, we'll keep our weights, bring them up to the shoulders. And we have 2 options. So we have side lunges, which you can either start with a nice wide stance and just shift to the side, which we are pressing the hips back, and then the center will press, shift to the other side, press. That's option 1. We have 6 of these total, so we'll just do 3 per side. Or you can also do the step out for the lunge, press in the center, step out, press. So whatever is more comfortable between that shift or that step out. After that, we'll make our way down to the ground. I'll just show you these, but I will remind you, we have a narrow press, which means our weights will be together in the center. Option to hold a bridge if you'd like, otherwise you can just stay on the ground. We're bringing them down to the chest, pressing straight out, keeping elbows close by our sides. We have 10 of those total. From there, we'll kind of make our way up to a seated position for Russian twist with either feet on the ground as we twist side to side, or you can hover the feet. And you can also do this weighted or unweighted. We'll have 10 total. So I will remind you of those, but just a little precursor, a little extra breather here. So we are ready to go. So again, we have our underhand row first with palms facing out. So we'll grab our weights, get ready in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 10 total. Really squeezing those shoulder blades tight, and hinging forward, keeping that back nice and flat. Really pulling up strong. Good, and then we have 6 side lunge press total. So again, 3 per side, either stepping out, or you can do that shift, keeping a wide stance to start. And really pushing our hips back. Good. Whenever you complete your 6, we'll make our way down. Bicycle crunches for the time being. So twisting elbow to opposite knee. We only have about 10 seconds. We'll get ready to grab our weights, go to our narrow press in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, narrow press. Option to hold a bridge if you want something a little extra, where you can stay on the ground. And weights stay together, elbows by the sides, for a very narrow grip. So bringing the triceps as well as the chest. And exhaling as we press. Good. Whenever you're done with your presses, make your way to that seated position. Russian twist, feet down, feet hovering. You can do this weighted or unweighted. 10 total, 5 per side. Good, and we'll make our way to standing. We'll just do some air squats here. So wide stance, squatting down, reaching up. You only have about 10 seconds. Nice quick one, just some bonus squats. We'll get ready for our underhand row. You can start to pick up your weights in 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 rows. And squeezing those shoulder blades tight as we pull those weights up. There we go. Whenever you're done, getting ready for those side lunge and press, either shifting, pressing the center, or you can go for that full step, 3 per side. Either way, pushing those hips behind us, standing up straight, tall, pressing right overhead. Good. Whenever you're done, bicycle crunches for the time being. Knee to opposite elbow. About 10 seconds. We'll grab our dumbbells, going to narrow press in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Weights together, elbows by sides, 10 narrow press. Option of a bridge, just for fun. Exhale as we press, inhale on the way down. Whenever you're done, rolling our way up. Russian twist with 10 total. Woo. All right. Making our way to standing whenever you're done, just for some air squats. So reaching out, standing up. Just nice and easy here, active recovery. We'll get ready to grab our weights for underhand row in 4, 3, 2, 1. Underhand row, 10 total. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep that back nice and flat by bracing the core, squeezing shoulder blades together throughout. Good. And then 6 side lunges and press, either stepping or shifting. Push those hips behind you. Good. After your 6, head down, bicycle crunches with what's left, which is about 10 seconds here. We'll get ready for our narrow press in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 narrow press. You bring it right down to the chest. Exhale as we press. The elbows are just brushing our sides. Here we go, working those triceps, working the chest. Then we'll roll up to Russian twist. Starting to bring that core in even more. 5 per side, 10 total. And then whenever you're done, you can make your way to standing. Jump in with some air squats. Just with our time that's left to keep the body moving. Keep those legs nice and warm. We'll get ready for underhand row in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 total. Squeezing shoulder blades tight. Whenever you're done with your 10, side lunge and press. Either shifting, pressing, or you can step out, whatever's comfortable. And 3 per side here, 6 total. Good. When you're done, heading to the mat, bicycle crunches. That's what's left, so about 10 seconds here. We'll get ready for narrow press. You can start to grab your weights in 3, 2, 1. Narrow press, 10 total. We just have one round after this. The end is near. Powering through, sticking with it. Whenever you complete your 10 Russian twist. And that full twist if it's comfortable here. And we'll make our way to standing for some air squats with what's left. We just have, again, one round through. We're going to be back to our underhand row, 10 total in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time with our rows, and squeezing tight, maybe trying to hinge forward a little bit further. Squeezing the glutes to help hold ourselves up strong. Whenever you're done with your rows, side lunges last time, 3 per side. Really pushing hips back, kind of hinging forward slightly. Good, whenever you're done, heading down, bicycle crunches. Last time, get a nice active recovery. Trying that full twist, no rush. We'll get ready for our last round of narrow press in 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And just right down to the chest, elbows close by your sides. Weights are sticking together. Option of that bridge. Go staying strong here. Good, whenever you're done, make your way up, Russian twist. Weighted or unweighted, just a slight lean back, full twist across. Good, all right, when you're done with Russian twist, we'll make our way to standing, just getting a couple more air squats. With what time we have left, give us 10 extra seconds, just cause. And finishing out round 2 strong. Keep it moving. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. We'll shake it out. Gonna give us about a minute and a half breather. Looks like we're set on time. We have 1 round left. This last one, we're gonna go with a bang. So we do have some cardio for the first set. First one, we have 8 squat jacks. So for squat jacks, just like it sounds, we're gonna squat first and then jack out. Squat jacks, you can either do stepping, low impact, or option 2 is a squat, jack, jack. So feel free to mix and match. 8 total. Headed to the ground next for, we'll do 10 mountain climbers. So either slowing it down, knee to chest, so 5 per side, or you can do 10 quick ones here. But the remainder of our time, we're going to just lay on the ground and do some swimmers, alternating what side you're pulling down with while staying lifted, and feet can either be on the ground or you can lift them up. So that is our active recovery for round 1. And for odd minute, we're gonna be on the ground. We have some core, so intense followed by core. Cross crunches, so opposite arm and leg are straight, other side is bent. We're going to sit up and reach, and we will have 8 per side. We'll just switch 8, and then we'll make our way to standing. And we have alternating lunges for our active recovery for second set. So just stepping back, stepping forward, can do weighted or unweighted. So good stuff. And our rest is done. So we'll get ready for our first round and last time through here. 8 squat jacks to start, either stepping out or hopping out. We'll begin in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So squatting, then either tapping or you can hop. Nice and low in that squat. And whenever you're done with 8, we have 10 mountain climbers. They're slow or quick, 5 per side. And the rest of our time is spent on the mat with swimmers. A nice quick round here. About 15 more seconds. Squeezing shoulder blades tight. We'll start to make our way onto our backs for cross crunches, beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So reaching opposite arm to opposite leg, both straightened out, 8 per side. Getting up as high as comfortable. Awesome work. Whenever you're done, we'll just switch sides. Same thing, keep it even. And Rosie's back and interested. Whenever you're done, you can make your way to standing. And we have alternating reverse lunges. So stepping back as low as comfortable, stepping up. Only about 10 seconds left. We're back to squat jacks, 8 total in 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat jacks. We'll squat down, either jack or tap. Awesome work. Whenever you're done, headed to mountain climbers, 10 total. And the rest of our time, plenty of time, will be spent with our swimmers, really squeezing the shoulder blade as we pull down. And feet can be on the ground or lifted. About 10 more seconds here. And we'll slowly start to make our way onto our backs. Get ready for cross crunches in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And 8 per side. Getting up as high as comfortable with that little twist at the top. When we're done through 8, I'll just switch sides. Awesome work. When you're done, you can make our way to standing for some lunges, alternating, stepping back, getting as low as comfortable. And just getting ready for 8 squat jacks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm either tapping it out, nice and quick, or you can hop. Whew. Now we're down to mountain climbers. Smooth and steady, 10 total. Whenever you're done, super swimmer, so staying on our front. Just alternating that pull down with the arms. Squeezing shoulder blades tight, hanging with it here. Good. We'll slowly start to shift our way onto our backs. Cross crunches next in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And sitting up to reach, give a little twist. Whenever you're done with your 8, we're just switching sides, even things out. The other arm and leg straighten out. Good. Awesome work. You can make your way to standing, lunges with what time we have left, or you can also grab a sip of water. Maybe just shake it out, take a breath. We'll get ready for squat jacks once again in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat jack. And nice and quick, whatever option you choose. We're done with your 8 mountain climbers. At 10 total. Either slow it down or go quick. And then making our way to swimmers. Alternating what arm we're squeezing down. Giving a strong pull. Legs on the ground, legs lifted, whatever's comfortable. About 10 seconds. Good, and we'll start to make our way onto our backs. We have cross crunches, so you can pick what side you want to start with. In 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. I'm sitting up to reach and twist towards that leg. And 8 total, trying to keep a nice steady pace. Always breathing through, and you can switch sides when you're done. Here we go, stick with it. Woo! Whenever you're completed with your 8 and 8 lunges, with what time you have left, which is not too much, so just getting a couple per leg can be your goal. Maybe try for 1 or 2, as low as comfortable. All right, we'll get ready. Final round through. Squat jacks to start. 8 total in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A nice quick tempo, either with that tap or the full jump out. And we'll keep it moving along right into our mountain climbers. Rosie's getting extra excited for us, pulling out some toys. Put a nice flat back here. Good. You're done with your 10. Final time with our swimmers. And alternating what arm we're pulling down with. Trying to stay lifted. Not here too much longer. Good. Let's start to get ready on our backs. Final round. We have cross crunches. We'll begin in 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time here. Let's do this. 8 per side. Getting up as high as you can. Maybe trying to push it a little bit more this last round. Here we go. Whenever you're done, switch sides. I'm going for 8s. You can take your time, making our way to standing. We give us a little extra time with our lunges just to finish out with a little flare. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We are done. If you want, you can grab a sip of water really quick. You can see I'm losing my bun a little bit from those squat jacks. All in good fun. We'll get a quick cool down here, so just a nice little stretch. We'll start with our wide stance, and we'll just hinge down towards the left foot. We'll try to keep the head lifted for now. Just take a few easy, deep breaths. Starting to let the body relax. And goal of bringing that heart rate down a little bit. Good, and we'll slowly hang to the center. So now you can let the head and neck relax down. Maybe starting to shift the legs side to side. You can also just let the upper body sway, be heavy, whatever you're feeling. Good, then we'll slowly make our way to the other side, and we'll try to lift the head up just a little bit here. Deep, slow breaths. Let's get one more. Awesome. We'll slowly roll up the leg. We'll take some shoulder rolls as we kind of narrow our stance a little bit. We'll move to a quad stretch next. Option to hang on for balance. We'll bring the left foot up, gentle pull on the foot. Should feel a nice stretch along the front of your leg. Then if you'd like, you can reach overhead with the right arm. Maybe kind of play with the hinge forward, a little movement if that feels good. Or you can just hold it still. Get one more deep breath. Good, and we'll slowly release, shake it out. We'll switch sides, same thing. Give a gentle pull on that right foot. Reach overhead. And just a little movement. Let's get one more deep breath. Awesome job. We'll slowly release that right foot down, shake it out, and we'll just take one more big stretch, reaching overhead, and we'll pull it off to one side. Take one deep breath. And we'll bring it all the way to the other side and pulling that arm across. One deep breath. Good, and we'll bring it back to the top. Release the arms down, maybe shake the hands out. Take some rolls and shake it out. That is all I have for Power Hour. Thanks so much for joining me and Rosie as he keeps playing here. But awesome work today.